other things that are raised in your group?
One thing that was raised, wasn't it, was actually yourselves as mentors being able to share your experiences or talk to each other as well. And I think the common consensus was really just the most effective way to do that is just share contact details, really, and if you wanted to talk to each other or share stuff, that would be the way.
Should we just agree then, because when we did the book, we just agreed that everyone CCs everyone else on everything. I know it sounds like a bit of a pain in the arse, but that way everyone knows everything that's going on. Well, do you know what I mean? Because it could be something you don't think is helpful for me, but you think is helpful for her, but it's massively helpful for me and vice versa. And also it exposes us to the same level of exposure to some extent as our mentees.
There was another thing that we spoke about on this table, which was the journal for mentors, which is what's really important to us as an organisation is your learning as well as the young people's learning, because we want to be able to use that knowledge to help young people and those people that teach young people back at school. So if you keep a learning journal, just kind of, it might even be a sentence or two as to what the experience was like working with that young person. You might have some amazing eureka moments, but just as a way of logging them, so when it does come to a time when we are together again, to be able to just flag up that this was the learning journey for me as a mentor. It also helps us in terms of future projects, if we can know what mentors are getting out of it too.
We talked about recording some of those experiences as well.
Yeah, down, because I was thinking particularly kind of for those musically involved, reading lyrics, great though they are, actually it's about the synergy with the music and the overall kind of production sound, so that would be a great thing to have at the end. Similarly, because I love radio, great face for it. No doubt there'll be an opportunity to write something for radio, then we should be able to record that. And then if there's dramatists here, so the collateral, the takeout is not just the conceptual idea of people having been moved on and the written word, but actually I think it's so much sexier for teachers in classrooms to say, listen to this, watch this, hear this. So, and just for various reasons, I might be a little bit helpful in actualising those.
And you were also suggesting that the young people, if they want to record onto tape or whatever, to hear themselves say their work.
Yeah, I thought because we're quite blessed in East London with one of the best libraries in the world, and when I've done stuff like this before with writing, I think for the younger writers particularly, but even for adult writers, there is an inability to objectify what you write. So if you record it and then listen back, you can hear you're making kind of punctuative mistakes or clausal mistakes or just storytelling mistakes. And also it opens up another horizon for writing in the form of the spoken word. So
No, I think really idea.
But also, I know there are some radio professionals here, but I produced radio for a long while, so if anyone wants to, that's something else I could come and hold the microphone for.
It'd be good though to have them available as podcasts, for young people to download and listen into.
But it's also another way of them documenting what they're doing as well, which is very nice.
If you wanted some original pieces of music, I probably would start music. No, honestly, the one thing I've been quite passionate about when working with young people, especially in the area of hip hop, is getting them to use live instrumentation, because there's a lot of projects that are make a beat, and that's fine. But I think that as much as this is about opening them up, kind of in terms of literature, it's about opening them up in terms of music, and it will develop them. Even if someone was an MC, by kind of using different musical styles, will influence what you write, and it just opens up your writing that bit more. So, kind of, we've got some instrumentals like band instrumentals. If there were a couple of poets that wanted to read over some stuff, because obviously with a podcast you can't use something that's copyrighted, can you, from someone else? Yeah. So.